Hey everyone, welcome to another Rivals feature, the series where my Discord server and I pick a course and a class and run a 2-week competition to see how much we can all learn, improve, and shake up the global leaderboard. Then, I share the results here in this video. This week's course was the Ambleside Village Circuit in S1 class. So let's give a quick rundown of the course. This is possibly the tightest and most technical circuit in the entire game. We start off with a slight left S-bend that can be cut into a medium right, then uphill past another S-bend we can cut into the banked hairpin right. Coming down off the hairpin, we take a 90-degree left into a sharp downhill right. We then have to take an immediate 90-degree left into a more high-speed section, taking a long right into a long left. We then have to pass through a tight alleyway or dip some tires off-road, before taking another 90-degree right corner, which extends into a long right. Down the hill into our last tight right corner, we then are immediately met with another tight left, and then into the finish. So that's a bit of a mouthful, but let's go over quickly a few spots that should be prepared for when hot lapping. Make sure you clear the trash can, light posts, and signs around the right side of this checkpoint, as you'll want to be up on the sidewalk to cut this corner. Right after that, you'll want to clear the potted plants and sign on the left side of this checkpoint so you can cut this as well and keep your speed up. Then make sure you clear the sign on the left side of this road. Sadly, the lamppost right next to it will respawn every lap. Then shortly before the finish, make sure you clear out the whole inside of this corner, all the cobblestone walls, signs, and lampposts. You'll want to cut this as tight as you can to the house. And with that done, you should be set to start setting some times. So let's run over now which cars are best for each class. In both D and C class, the 65 Mini is the easy winner. This isn't much of a surprise as it also performed well in the Festival Circuit, another very technical track. Moving into B class, the Renault Clio Forza Edition takes over the leaderboards. In A class, the Clio FE holds on but with a mixed bag of other strong tech circuit cars. In S1, the defining champ is the Lotus Elise GT1, but we'll dive into this one a bit more soon. And finally in S2, the Mercedes CLK GTR and the MC12 Corsa are back again from the Festival Circuit. So to no surprise, as a whole we see a heavy overlap between top Festival Circuit cars and the best Ambleside Circuit cars. So for our S1 challenge, I had initially chosen the KTM Crossbow due to just how consistent the handling is and its pretty proven record in the past for being a great car. However, it soon became clear that even with near perfect laps, given my skill level anyway, it was just being outcompeted by the Lotus Elise GT1. With the right tune, this car has incredible turning ability and grip, while still maintaining the strong acceleration needed for this track. When I had a good lap in this car, it felt great, but it was definitely a bit harder for me to achieve that perfect lap just due to my own driving errors. There were, however, a few helpful things that I came across while lapping this course. First, at the beginning of the lap, hitting the planter while braking before the first corner seemed to help with slowing the car down, meaning I was able to brake later and just keep up more speed overall through the first corner. This was also a course where I learned it was sometimes helpful to engine brake by downshifting one more gear than needed, then immediately hopping back up into the correct gear. With the low speeds and grippy setups, it was enough to help slow the car down without making the wheels lock up. It's a really strange technique to be sure, and it's a terrible idea in real life, but it definitely helped me around a few corners here. At the end of the event, I had secured a global position of 12th and placed 9th in the Discord challenge. Now before I hand the video over to our winner, JV, let me first take the time to just say how amazed I am at the turnout of this event. The global top 10 is now almost completely comprised of you guys from the Discord, and before our event started, the global top time was 40 seconds .254, and that's now been beaten by 3/4 of a second. And I'm not only just proud of the guys at the top, every single time I went in and updated someone's lap time and got to see improvements throughout the challenge of 0.2 seconds, half a second, even well over a second in some cases, it brought a huge smile to my face. This event is all about coming together around these rivals races and learning from and challenging each other to be the fastest drivers we can, and I've already been seeing that so much. So thanks for everyone for participating so far. Now let's hand things over to JV, who placed first in our challenge and first in the world, for a short tips and guide video about his experience with the Ambleside Village circuit.
Hi, this is JV speaking. I drive for the 1%ers and I will take you around a lap of the Ambleside circuit. I use the Lotus Elise GT1 as it is one of the best handling car, and especially for small tracks like this one. The tune I've used for this track is by Greddy 295, which is at this time the second ranked player on this track. And now into the lap. Well, not exactly. We're going to turn around to be able to gain extra speed with a longer run-up than would usually take with the last corner. This gives you extra speed coming into the first corner. In that corner, you will want to brake as late as possible and to stick your wheels inside on the grass to gain extra traction and extra turning angle. Angle is something you will work on this turn as well, sticking your wheels inside and accelerate to make the car slide a bit more on the inside for a better exit. Now turn 5 I take it as a late apex for this 90-degree turn and into the trickiest corner of them all. Turning at the right moment to hit the inside of the turn only with the side of your car and not going wide to end up on the grass. Then preparing the next turn, right-hander, slow, to not hit the pole on the outside of this turn. Into the last section, where you want to take this corner as tight as possible to get the better exit on the last corner and across the line.
Alright, thank you so much JV for that video, and especially for showing everyone that trick to start your lap even faster than you normally would be able to by using that shortcut. So everyone, that just about wraps up episode 2 of the Rivals feature. I'm sorry this one was a bit delayed. I ended up last minute going to a drift event to film my first real life video for you guys, so I promise the delay was for a hopefully good purpose. Definitely look out for that video soon, and with that, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.